Say hello to one African country making the headlines around the world for positively impacting women. Rwanda now ranks as a country with one of the world's smallest gender gaps. The East African country is the first in the world where women hold a parliamentary majority, with 64% of its parliament female. The country, ravaged by genocide in 1994, beat American women in both labor force participation and government representation. According to the World Economic Forum's Global Gender Gap Report, 88% of women in Rwanda have jobs, compared to 66% of women in the United States. A whopping 64% of the African nation's politicians are women.
Epiphany is up with the sun. She and her husband work closely together during the daily morning milking session. This would have been unthinkable just a few years ago, when she was confined to household chores, while the husband exclusively handled anything to do with their income. Things started to change 5 years ago, when a livestock training program made them rethink their relationship as husband and wife. My husband and I used to be very, very poor. We fought all the time. Everything changed when we received this cow and the training. In the past, my husband would spend our money without consulting me. Our family is so different now. We live in harmony and we're both involved in financial decisions. Qualifying families like Epiphany and her husband were each given a cow and trained to raise it. The purpose of the training was to help increase their incomes. But with gender equality high on the government's agenda, it also served a different purpose. Everyone who received livestock also had to attend training in gender equality.
Happiness has been brought back into this house. The gender training was critical because I used to think that the money from milk and bananas was for me, and the money from beans and such was for women. We have been taught that the money we make is for the good of the entire family.
So far, about 6,000 families have gone through this training, and the project's gender specialist says it's essential for them to learn about the link between gender inequality in the household and poverty.
We can't talk about gender equality without talking the financial independence of women. So we want our women to be economically empowered so that they can face their future.
A recent study estimates that global GDP could increase as much as $28 trillion by 2025 if more women like Epiphany participated in economic growth in the same way as men. It looks like Rwanda is on the way to achieving that.